Hey pool players, Josh Powell here. You're watching Amateur Pool. We've got another great match today. This one's with Brian Davis, skill level 7 and 8 ball, 9 and 9 ball, versus myself, Josh Powell, also skill level 7 and 9. This match took place at Side Pocket in Lapeer, Michigan. It was for APA Thumb Area Sunday League. Brian won the leg. He got the break. Let me know if you like this camera view as well. I put it on the light on the next table over so we could get a straight on view. I know I've had some comments, people asking for this view. It's hard to get in a lot of venues, this view is, but I was able to do it this time because the table next to us was empty, so I could put my camera up on top of the light up there. I've played Brian before, man. He's a real good shot. Knows what he's doing. He's a real tough opponent, man. He knows how to play. Real nice guy, too. So we should be in for a fun little match here. He started off with a safety. He broke and didn't have anything good to shoot at there. Left me a few choices here, though. I am solid, so I'll probably start with that 6 ball. It's a low-hanging fruit. You know, I don't want to start with a hard shot right off the bat, if I can help it, right? Because those hard shots are easy to miss when you first get up to the table. They're easy to miss after you've been playing a minute too, but especially when you first get up at the table. Yep, looks like I'm looking at that 6 ball. I'll probably do like a stop shot and just come off the rail slightly and then shoot the 2 ball next. Oh, not ready yet. Not ready yet, guys. I think I'm going to get my glove on. It was very humid. I just played this match, so I still remember it pretty well, but it was very humid. The stick was starting to get real sticky, so got to get the glove out. We're almost past glove season, right? We're coming into fall now. It's going to start getting cool. Won't be humid like that. I only wear a glove if it's humid. You know, I don't necessarily like wearing them, but I do not like a sticky stick, you know? There it is. Stop shot just came off the rail slightly. Now I'll shoot that 2 with left spin. Oh, I could come straight back down table as well, but I think I use left spin here and try to come 2 rails into that 9-3. Probably not the best choice. Looking at it now, I probably should have came straight down. This is why, right? I should have hit that a bit harder and created some space there. Now I'm in a tough spot. Man, this is a real tough shot here. Not 100% certain what the best route would be here. This is a bonehead move, making that last shape, you know. I definitely should have minded my speed a little bit and hit that one a little more firm. I think I'm looking at comboing the 4 into the 7. Pretty crazy shot, though. Kind of a Hail Mary, kind of one of those things where you have to shoot something, you know. You can't just not shoot. You got to play something. So yeah, I think I'm looking at that angle, the 7 ball into the side pocket right here, 4 ball into the 7 ball. If for some reason this works out, that 4 ball will dress up for me down in that corner pocket, I believe. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing here. I made it. Honestly didn't expect to make it there, but I did. Made it. Now I got that 1 ball. I put a little left spin on it to come back down for that 1. I wasn't sure exactly how the 4 was going to set up. I can make this 1 ball with some right spin. That 5 ball is my biggest concern right now, right? So I'll probably try to address it with this shot. If I can get some separation on that 5 ball, I might even end up with a shot on the 3. Nope. Nope, the balls just didn't spread quite right for me, you know, so I've got the 4 ball shot still, and I think the 3 will go into that corner pocket over there where I'm looking right now. I think the 3 will go over there. But I gotta shoot this 4 and try to get a shape, and I still have that 5 ball to contend with. I may try to put bottom right on this right now and come back at the 5 ball again. I need to get that 5 out of there, otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. That's what I tried to do. I tried to come back and get the 5, and I ended up getting the 5 out, but I missed my shot on the 4, which is a bummer because I would have had a cut on the 3 into that corner, and I could have shaped the 5 into the side from there, I'm pretty sure. Wouldn't have been easy, but it was doable. Now I gave Brian a shot at the table. I know it doesn't look like a clear run out here, but Brian is more than capable, and there's a good chance he can run out. I don't know if he will or not. I don't remember exactly if he gets out here or not. Oh, he's going to play me safety. Not a very good attempt at that safety there. You know, he left me the 4-ball. Jeez. Kind of surprised by that, to be honest with you. Kind of surprised. So I can shoot the 4 with straight center, no English at all, and come straight off that bottom rail back up towards the 8-ball and shoot the 5 next. Or I could shoot it with like top left and come around 2 rails and shoot the 3-ball if the 3, yeah, that's what I'm looking at, if the 3 goes in between past the 5, you know. Not sure it does. If it doesn't, though, I'll shape the 5-ball first. I'll probably put a little right spin so I don't risk getting hooked behind that. Ooh, I put a way too much right spin on that shot. I think I still have the cut on the 5. It's just way thinner than I should have had. You know, I put too much right spin. I only needed a touch, just like a hair. Not even a full tip, like maybe a quarter tip of right spin, and I would have came up a lot better. I must have put like a tip and a half of right on that. It's too much. Now I gotta be careful with the speed on this because it's so thin. The cue ball is gonna want to run. Did pretty good with that speed. Did pretty good. Now if this goes, which I'm pretty sure it does because I was looking at it a second ago, I'll just hit it with draw and I should be right on the 8. Oh, I know it was touchy, Josh, but come on, man. You gotta make that shot. You gotta make it. Gotta make it, guys. Now, oh, I'm going to be in safety hell now. Watch this. Oh, he went for it. The last shot, I didn't expect him to save. I expected him to try to run out, and he tried safety. That one, I fully expected a safety, and he went for the run out. You know, you just never know. That's why I love this game. There's so many different ways to play it. So many different ways, especially 8-ball. You know, 9-ball, there's not that many different ways to play it. You know, there's pretty standard patterns in 9-ball, but in 8-ball, you can have a table layout, have 4 different people who are more than capable of running out, and there's a good chance you're going to get 4 different patterns to run out there, you know. Meanwhile, he's making pretty quick work of this. I think he did a good job breaking that out because he's definitely got an out here now. He can shoot this 14 first with top, come off that side rail, and back over for the 15-13, I think it is. 15-13 over there. Probably shoot the 13 first, only because I can't tell if the 15 goes past the 13 or not. He got a little steep to shoot the 13 first, so if the 15 goes past the 13, he'll probably shoot that first. If not, he's got to shoot the other one and try to come back 2 rails probably for shapes. Okay, it did go. Good shot, Brian. Good shot. All right, now he's got the 13. The shape's a little tricky here. He's got to be careful not to scratch in the side pocket where his hand's at. Good job. If he would have hit any more of that 8-ball, he might have scratched in that side pocket, but he did well. Good job. All right. Fairly straightforward 8-ball. I let that one slip through my fingers, guys, you know. Missed that 3-ball shot. And Brian did not miss his shot. So 1-0. 1-0 Brian. I just finished the rack for him. He's going to break. Brian's probably like 6'8", 6'9". So even my camera's like super high up right now. And still when he stands in front of the table, it almost blocks the entire table. He's a big dude, man. He broke dry. Solids look like sweet here. It's a pretty good run out. Probably make the 6, the 3. I could shoot the 4 after the 3, but the 4 makes a perfect key ball, meaning the last ball to shape the 8. So I'm probably going to shoot the 3 here. I might shape the 4 still, or if I miss the 9 and come 2 rails, I could shape the 7 or the 6, probably the 7. Let's see what I end up doing here. Gotta be careful on this. If I hit that 9-ball, if I'd have hit that 9-ball, it would have been trouble, you know. All right, I got the 6 here. Now, if I end up on the top rail, because that 8-ball over there looks pretty tight to come up in this corner. I could play it in the side, but if I want to play it in the corner, I might give myself a shape on the 6-ball where I can bump that stripe out of the way a little bit. Yeah, that's the shape right there. That's the shape. So now I have very little risk here. I can just roll the 6 in lightly and tap that stripe further down table or against that rail. You got to do it light though. If you hit it too hard, that might bounce back out and create problems. Left myself perfect on the 5. Now I can play this with a little stun left or a little draw left and end up with the 1 ball in the other side pocket, which will lead to that 4 ball, which leads to the 8. It's almost connect the dots here. Pretty straightforward. Played it with a little stun left. Almost got too much angle on that, almost, but not quite. So I'll play this with straight top and just roll up past that straight ball for a good shot on the 4. No. Now I can play this one with a stop shot, and then I'll be dead in on the 8 in the corner. It's pretty good run out here as long as I don't mess it up. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna be out here. Now that I'm on the last ball, I can say that. I wouldn't have said that earlier, you know. All right, 1-1. He broke dry. I ran out. That was a quick rack. My break here. Let's see if I can do something on the break. Second ball break. That's what I always go for, you know. I like that break best. This time it's not working that great though. I broke dry. So open table for Brian. Looking at this table, both sets of balls have a little bit of work. The 5 ball's kind of blocked up here. If it wasn't for the 5 ball, solids would look great. Because the 3 goes in the side, everything else is wide open. But realistically here, whichever ball set you take, you have to address that 5 and 15 ball. Those have to be addressed. I kind of like stripes better because off of the 14 ball, it's very easy to break that 15 ball out. But there are a couple other stripes in here that are tricky, like the 9 and the 11, because of where the 7's at right now. It kind of blocks that pocket. And then the 14-10, or whatever it is, 12, 10, 14. There I go again, messing up the stripes, the purple and the green. 14, 10 are a little bit tight, so this be an interesting rack to see how he plays it. He's got to find an opening shot first and foremost, I guess. The 6 ball is probably his best option for an opening shot, and then he would end up with solids, which I'm okay with my opponent having solids here. Like I said, I like the stripes a little better only because of that 14 leads to that 15-5 breakout real easy. If you take solids, you gotta move the cue ball around the table a bit to break out the 5 ball. He could do it off this shot right here, but the 14 looks so tight, he probably wouldn't want to risk hitting it hard enough to break out the 5 here. This will be a touchy, slow roll shot, I'm sure, because it looks very tight past that straight. He also may combo 6 into that 13. No, he made the 6. The 3 ball could be a breakout for the 5, but it's a lot tougher because the 14's kind of in the way. He might end up taking the 3 ball now, and if he does that, he'll probably shape either the 7 ball over in the corner or the 4 ball back up table. Okay, he's going for the 6 first and then probably the 7, unless he draws back out for the 3 or something. Okay. Let's see what happened. Okay. He pushed that up there. Now my 15's still in trouble. His 5 is still in trouble. And now his 1's in trouble as well. That's a tough action there. Tough acting to knacking. I'm super curious how he's going to try to get out here. If he tries to get out, he may end up playing safety again. You got to respect a man playing in sandals, you know what I mean? Especially in September. Brian, it's almost tennis shoe time, bud. It's almost fall. Time to get rid of them sandals, buddy. Put them away for next year. All right, he's going to shoot the 3 ball. Don't know if he's going to go short side. Yeah, he went short side on the 4. Don't know what he's going to do here, though. I mean, probably a safety is his best option. I don't think there's a whole lot. I don't even see a great safety here because I've got so many balls on the table. He's going to be hard-pressed not leaving me any kind of shot. Let's see what he does. Okay. He's just playing a positional safety shot. I mean, I still have the 13 ball, but it was a fairly smart shot because he left the 7 there. It still blocks my 9 and 11 ball. So a run out here is still very difficult. 15 still in trouble. The rest of my balls are cluttered up around the 8. So probably make this 13 with enough top to either shoot the 12 ball into the side or roll all the way down and shoot like the 11 back up table. Kind of went in between, man. That's not good. I don't think I have a very good shot here. I may be lucky enough to shoot the 10 into the side. That's what I'm looking at right now. If I can make that shot, then my table looks a lot better because I can come straight back out for the 9 or the 11 in the other side pocket, and that opens me up mostly. The only thing I would have to worry about after that's a 15. Tough shot, though. I missed it. I missed it. All right, left Brian dead on the 7 ball. He's actually got a 4-rail breakout here. If he hits this firm with top left, he can come 1, 2, 3. Well, it would be like a 4-rail shot, but he's only going to hit 3 rails, I think. 3, yeah, he was going for it. He could have got that breakout there if he'd hit it a little harder with a little more left. He would have got that breakout for his 5-1. Now he's looking tough here, man. He's got to shoot that in the corner if it goes in the corner. That way he can get the right position to come back for his breakout. If he can get behind those balls, though, he can play me a safety pretty well. Yeah, he missed the breakout. He went for it. But he left himself back where he can probably play a safety here, but it is very touchy because he's going to hit the 5, and he's got to be careful not to open up a shot for me on the 15 ball. You know, that's the danger here. See what he does. Okay, he just slow rolled it and kind of got me. It was a little bit, I mean, it's a good shot, you know, good speed, a little luck factor with the 5 coming back, pushing the cue ball dead into that pack like that. So it's going to be a tough return safety even. Obviously, I can hit the 15. I'm going to have to graze the left side of it and somehow get my cue ball back down table. I'm thinking Masse is the best way to do that. It worked out pretty well. I got a little lucky on it, obviously, and I hit the 5 with my cue stick. I got a little lucky the way it came down there. But I think anything but Masse would have been tough because I would have been coming in so shallow. I probably would have hit one of those balls and left him an easy out. Almost left him an easy out even with that Masse shot, but got lucky and got down behind the 8. The way Brian's already played a couple safeties, though, usually looking at the 3-rail kick, I think he should just kick 1 rail with a little spin. Come off the top rail here, like where we break from, and hit the 5 ball. He's going around the table with it, though. I'm not sure why. Maybe that 1 rail spin just wasn't looking good. Oh, he played a good hit. If he hit the 5 coming in instead of on his way out, he would have really hooked me pretty well. But see, I think I'm making the wrong decision here. I would have shot either the 9 or the 11 first. Looking at it from here, it's easy to see. At the table, though, I didn't really like that. I just wanted to make a starter shot and get going with my run out. So I almost messed up there and pushed the 8 right into that 9 ball, making my run out a lot more difficult. I still got to be careful here, though. It's, got to be careful where that 8 is. I think that if the 9 were to hit the 8, it could go right into that side pocket, it kind of looks like. So I would really love to address either the 9 or the 11 right off the bat here. I need to get one of those balls out of the way. I could shoot one now. It's you know, it's not the most comfortable shot right now. But really, it's the shot I should take. I should shoot that 9 ball right now with just a little stun and come over, and I would have the 14 next. I'm shooting the 14 first, and I'm going to come around behind him and shoot one of them in the side pocket. Just got to be real careful here, though, man. If I shoot the 11 into the side pocket, I'm going to push the 9 into the 8, and it's going to go straight towards the other side. That's what I'm looking at. Thank God I'm looking at it, you know. If I just fired it, I'd probably lose this game because I think that 8 is wired. Yeah, I think I'm coming to that same conclusion at the table right now. So that means I have to shoot the 9 up here in the corner. It's a lot trickier shot. It's one I'm supposed to make, but you guys know I don't always make what I'm supposed to, you know. I don't always make what I'm supposed to there. I made that horrible, but I did play it with safety in mind. I used draw. I didn't even bother shaping the 11. I may have been playing a safety there. I don't know. I like to say that anyway, you know, but I was playing a safety. I didn't miss that shot, guys. I didn't miss it. I was playing a safety. I probably missed the shot. Legit, probably missed the shot. All right, but now he'll play that one rail safety I was talking about earlier. It's set up for it. Beautiful. One rail, hit the 5, leave the cue ball right there. It'll be a good speed, too. Eesh. That's what we call ouglé, you know? That's what the French call ouglé. Man, oh man. I could try one rail at the 15 or the 11 ball. I could do like a Z shot at the 9, which would be stupid. That's a hard shot. I could go one rail off the top rail. I'm looking in between them. If I only have a sliver, I might be able to do a full stick jump here. Let's see. That's what I'm trying. Nah. I didn't have enough time for the ball to come up. The ball started coming up, but it came up late, so didn't have a lot of time. Ended up making a foul. And unfortunately for me, it's probably going to be the end of this rack. Oh, man. Not a sponsor, guys. Not a sponsor. Good position on that 5. He'll make this with a little draw. Come back for the 8, and he'll be in good shape to finish his rack out. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. That's going to put him up 2-1. So I'm a game behind right now. Gave him a little table tap there with my stick. Tell him, nice out, good maim, good game, good match, good maim, match game. You know, call it maim. Just say words here and there. Whatever comes to mind, we just spew it out. No rhyme or reason. He broke. I think he made a ball on the break here. Let's see what it was though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like it was a solid. He doesn't have the best starter on a solid here. I'm not sure he even has a starter. Let's see. I don't think he can make the 1. I think the 3's in the way. Maybe bank. He might be able to bank the 6 or the 4. It's really the only shot I can see him going on the aggressive side. I'm looking to see if there's a good safety here, really, but there's not a whole lot in the way of safety either. He's looking at that 1. I think the 3's in the way though. It's close. You can see his stick right now. It's close. He might be able to graze the 5, like play the 1 into the 5 and then make it in the corner pocket. But that's going to send the 5 up there by my 15 ball or 11 ball or whatever it is up there. I think he's going for the bank here. I would go for the bank. It's probably the best shot he has, and it's not the best shot. You know, it's not a great shot, but it's the best one he's got. He made it. Good shot, Brian. Drained it. Drained it like Steph Curry on a three-pointer, man. Good shot there. Now he's got the 5, and I think he can use a little top right spin and come down for the 3 in the side pocket. Come down and shape that gap in between my 2 stripes there. He could play it other ways too if he wants, but I think that's the way I would look at it right now. He played it for the 1. Now he can cut that 1 all the way down table. See, I don't really care for that shot a whole lot. I like shooting the 3 and then playing the 1 up table because it's a lot easier shot. Now he's got to shoot this 3 all the way down table and roll forward. And I'm not 100% certain if he's going to come away with a shape on this. Looking at it, unless the 4 goes in between those 2 stripes down there, I don't know if he's going to come away with a shot. Yeah, that's tough. Tough. That was always going to be tough, you know. Always going to be a tough one there. It's frozen up to the ball. Now he's got to look for a place to duck. The first thing that comes to mind is just obviously shoot down table, graze the side of the 3, and try to leave the cue ball behind the 13 in the corner over there. It's about the best thing I can see here. There really isn't a whole lot else. Let's see what he does, though. He was looking at coming at it a different way. Okay, now he's looking at my shot. Let's see. Yep, that's the shot he's taking. Ooh, if he would have grazed that 13, he would have scratched. He hit it a little too hard. Came off the end rail and gave me a shot, I'm pretty sure. So, what shot am I going to start with here, though? Am I going to cut the 14 or am I going to shoot at the 9? Looks like the 14 is what I'm looking at. I'll make the 14 softly bounce off this rail and come out a little bit, either for the 9 ball or the 12 next. Or if I mix those up, you know, maybe I'm shooting the 12 first and I'll shoot the 14 next. I always mix up those stripes. And I know it's easy to figure out and I know which ones they are, but when I'm trying to commentate in the moment, I always forget, you know? I always forget. I let that one get away from me a little bit. I wanted to make sure I hit it hard enough. It was such a thin cut on that last ball. I needed to hit it hard enough. That's why I got the cue ball all the way up table. But I still have a way to get out here as long as I don't screw it up too bad like that. Just like that. You throw your hand up, Josh, because you, my friend, are an idiot. Now I got another cut. I'm playing recovery here. I'm not playing pool, I'm playing recovery. Got to recover from all my bad shots. Look, there's another one, man. Yeah, I'm just kind of in between on my speed. I'm going to have to shoot the 15, but nobody likes this shot. You know, the back cut into the blind pocket. Okay, I made that one with a good touch. Good touch to get up there on the 11. A little straight on this, though. I don't necessarily like that. I can either roll forward a little bit and take the hard shot on the 10, or I can try to stun real hard here. It's so straight, though, I got to crush it. I really got to hit it hard if I'm going to stun off the rail. That's super hard to do. Oh, I tried to play it rail first to give myself a better shot on the 10. I might have got lucky here. I think the only shot he has is the 7 ball, which is not easy. I got lucky, though. I should have just went ahead and tried to make that shot instead of playing it rail first and taking the harder shot on the 10. I must not have been feeling real great about my stroke in this match. Otherwise, I would have just taken the harder shot. It was the better way to play it. But when you're not feeling great with your stroke, you try not to give yourself those hard shots, you know, because you're probably going to miss them anyway. So might as well play it off the rail and try to get an easier shot, one that I'm not going to miss. But luckily, I left him tough, and I'm back at the table. Shoot this one a little top left. Speed's too slow there. You know, I wanted to hit it harder. I know I wasn't shaping that short side. I was trying to come down past it and shoot it in the same corner or shoot the 9 in the side, either or. And I got a lot tougher shot. And the shape on the 9's a little tricky. I either got to try to hold it or roll it like that. I rolled it. I handled that pretty well, you know. For feeling timid about my stroke, I made that shot pretty well. Easy out here. Oh, I tapped the dang cue ball, man. Woo! That's horrible. Don't laugh. I know you've done it too. We've all done it, you know. Just gave the cue ball a little tap. I'm never the kind of guy to try to get away with that, though. You know, if I touch the cue ball, even if it doesn't move, you can't see it, I'll stand up and tell you. I'll stand up and tell you it's a foul. I firmly believe in karma in the game of pool, you know. People who try to get away with little stuff like that end up getting a lot of bad rolls and end up losing the game usually anyway. So I'll just soon take the high road and tell them, hey man, you got ball in hand, good on you. You know, I messed up. That's 2 games. That first game I gave up too, you know, and this one, that was my game right here. I should have had. Not looking good for the old Josh. Not looking good for Joshy Poo. He'll make this with either a little bit of draw or just some hard stun, come out a little bit for the 8 ball. Pretty easy. Yeah, he used just a little bit of draw. All right, 3-1. It's a race to 5, guys, so I've got to get 4. He needs 2 more. His break, head ball break. He likes that head ball break. Did he make anything? Ooh, that cue ball sitting in the pocket, and he did not make anything. So this table was breaking tough for us both. Obviously, I was breaking second ball. He was breaking head ball. Neither of us were really making anything so far. Man, that's a tough first shot. I don't think I can shoot the 4 because the 12's in the way. The 2 ball won't go on the other side because the 9's in the way. I'm looking at the 10 ball right now. That's how tough action this is. Got to cut that slow up into that corner. It's a touchy shot here, man. Whew. Handled it, though. Handled it. All right, now I've opened the table up a lot with that shot. As hard as that first shot was, it was a good shot. Now the table's opened up. Probably roll this forward to shape the 15 would be the next ball I want to get at, because that's the only other ball that's kind of in an awkward spot. But the angle I got on it, I might not want to shoot it here because that angle, if I make the 15, is going to take me into the 3. I may have to shoot it. I could shoot the combo down there, but I like the 15. I've got to address that 15 anyway. And if I roll it soft, I can leave myself the 13 in the side over there. Just use the 5 or the 3 ball to stop my cue ball. Oh, I hit it hard. I hit it hard with draw and inside English. I could have achieved a better position on that shot with just a slow roll. I would have hit the 3. My cue ball would have stopped on the same line it's at now, just a little closer to the 13. And the shot would have been easier because this cut into the side pocket's not easy. You don't like that cut. Nobody likes it, you know. We shoot it because we have to. Handled it pretty well, though. Had enough follow on it as well to come around for that 15 ball. It's a thin cut on the 15, though. I got to be careful how hard I hit this because I don't want the cue ball to come up table. I would like to be somewhere over by that 1 ball and shoot the 14 ball next. Oh, good speed. Good speed right there. That's hard to do when you got to cut it that thin. All right, pretty straightforward here. I can make that 14. If I need to, I can draw and bump the 4 for position on the next stripe. Or I can roll forward a little bit for position. I'm not sure if the 8 goes past the 2 into the side pocket or not. If it does, then I'm easy. I can just hit this with a little draw, shoot the 8 in the other side. If not, I've got to draw back to where my hand's at now and shoot it in the other side. I could also draw it a little bit and put it up here in this corner as well. Oh, don't do that, Josh. What a bonehead. What a bonehead move. I could have overdrawn that and still had shot, but underdrawing it like that, death sentence. Death. Muerte. You know? Jeez, man. There's another game. I should have been out here as well. I'm just giving them up today, guys. Must be Christmas time. Brian's a friend of mine. I figured I owed him a Christmas present, you know? Christmas is coming. Merry Christmas to you, Brian. Merry Christmas, my friend. Now I got to kick this in like Efren Reyes. I know I'm not Efren Reyes, but I got no choice here, guys. I got to try to Efren this shot in, you know? Taking my time, concentrating, making sure I get the right spot. Want to make sure that I put a good solid hit on this and give it a good opportunity to go on that other side pocket. You don't want to just get up there and fire it. Made a good hit, but scratch. That's game. Can't scratch on the 8-ball. Man, he's on the hill now, guys. And I've got one lonely game. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever see. Especially when your opponent's on a hill and you still got one. That's super lonely. Super lonely. All right, I've got another opportunity here. Now, this table is messy. I don't know how great this opportunity is, to be honest. Table does not look great. Trying to figure out what I would like best here. Probably stripes, I think. I like that best. The 15 ball down there on the bottom rail goes. I'm shooting at the 1 right now. I'm trying to bank at the 1. That's how hard my starter was. What an idiot. What a maroon, you know? I think I was trying to bank that to get down there and break up that 4 ball, because that's really the 4 ball and the 7 ball are the 2 problem balls for solids. Well, they were. Now the 1 ball is a bit of a problem ball as well. I know it feels weird because the stripes seem cluttered over there, but I still like stripes better here. Just because of that purple stripe by the 8, you can use that to break out the green stripe by the 7, and the 15 ball goes. Everything else is playable. He likes stripes too. Ooh, he got unlucky there. That was unlucky, man. Both of those balls came back and trapped his cue ball like that. That was super unfortunate for him. Not for me so much, you know. I liked it. Sorry about your luck, Brian, but I've been nice enough. I've given him quite a few games already, so I deserve a roll, you know. Karma, come back around. What's he going to do? Is he going to make it? I was talking so much crap, I thought he was going to put that in on me, you know. That happens when I talk. I think he left his snot rag over there on the table, though. Brian, pick up your snot rag, bro. You know, no one wants to deal with that. All right, let's see if I can get out here. Oh, move a snot rag out of the way there. I'm going to shoot the 5 here with a little top. Probably come 3 rails around for either the 6 or the 2 in the corner. Ooh, hit it a little far. Ooh, that's ugly. Now I'm over top of those balls. Look, he picked up his snot rag and wiped his nose with it. That's fun. Brian's a good dude, man. He's a fun guy, real nice guy. He's one of my favorite people to play, really, because he's such a good shot and a real nice guy. You gotta love that combination, you know, when you can play someone who challenges you, who's a good shot, and you have a hard time beating them, and they're nice. Fun people to play with there. I tried to bank it. Ooh, if I could have hit that 7, that would have been beautiful, because my 1 would have went in, the 7 would have opened up a little bit. I could have had a lot better opportunity on this table. Instead, though, I leave him a good shot here. Ooh, he was trying to draw right off the bat over there. I like that because he opened up my 7 and put his stripes in more trouble. But now the 8 ball's in trouble as well. Well, the 8 ball had a pocket before, but no longer. No longer has a pocket, guys. He's going for the side pocket. Sure is. And he hit it firm, too. Got a good leave out of it, though, man. Not only am I missing a couple shots and giving up a couple games, but I'm not getting very much roll right now, you know. I'm looking at, the 7 into the 1 and comboing the 4 ball over into the corner. It's kind of a stupid shot, but it's all I got. And the reason it's stupid is because I'm going to open up his 15 for him here. Yeah, it didn't even come close to making it, and opened up his balls. Luckily, those 2 by the 8 are still in trouble, but he's got enough balls to shoot at now. He can try to break them out. He might draw right here and break those out, actually. That's what I would do. Yep, sure did. Move my 7 a little bit with his stick, but that's okay. APA is cue ball foul only, so that's not a foul. Supposed to give me the opportunity to move it back, but I think he barely moved it, so it doesn't really matter here. He's going to play a safety here, it looks like, or does that go in between all that? Goes in between. Nice shot. He's got to play this one up in the far corner now, though. He's pretty good on it, though. The shapes are there. He doesn't like it. I mean, it's a thin cut, you know. It's not the easiest cut up the table in the world. He's more than capable of making it, but, you know, definitely if there was an easier shot, he should look for one. That's what he did. He's settling for the cut. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, nice roll. Nice roll. Almost got it, but he hit it with one pocket speed, which means if you ever play one pocket, you know what I'm talking about. You hit it with pocket speed every time, because if you miss, you want the ball to hang in your pocket, you know. I'm probably going to break that 8 out here, yep. Ended up with a shot. Dare I say, I could potentially get out here. Knock on wood. You know how that works. Every time I say that, I mess it up. I'm going to roll down for the 4-ball next is what I'd like to do, because I don't want to have to make that my last ball or come down and deal with it another way. I had a good angle there already to get to it, but I ended up a little straight on it. That makes this way harder.
He's shooting stripes.
He was getting my attention as I was shooting. He was like, Josh, Josh, Josh. He thought I was shooting the wrong balls. I wasn't shooting the wrong balls, but he thought I was. He was trying to help me out there. Really, he was just sharking me in my backswing. That's what he was doing. I'll go back in the edit and put the audio in so you guys can hear that. I know he didn't, before you mention it in the comments, Brian's a good dude. He was not trying to shark me. Absolutely not. He was just, he was actually trying to help me. He thought I was shooting the wrong ball set. It's an error, you know. Brain fart. We all have them. He messed up. He felt bad after that, too. He kept saying, I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I told him no big deal, though. I know he wasn't trying to get me. He did get me, but he wasn't trying to. I know. If it would have been somebody else or somebody I didn't know that well, I might have thought otherwise, but he definitely wasn't trying to get me. But he felt bad. He was frustrated with himself for doing it. You can definitely tell. He's not fully focused on his shots right now. That's why he ended up hooking himself here. He's going 2 rails. He hit the 8. Ooh, it made it. That's, you know, that's Merry Christmas to me. I gave him one earlier. He gave me that one. Now we're even on that part of it. So it's 4-2. 4-2. Side ball break worked that time. I wasn't quick enough to grab my brake pad. I was making sure he was okay with me moving that because I have to lift the ball. Yeah, he said go for it. I said he's a pretty good guy. We know each other pretty well. We're friends, so neither of us are going to squabble over some petty crap like some people do. You know, you play some people, man, they want to squabble over everything in the match, even little things that don't even matter, you know. Some people get so petty playing this game, it's ridiculous. But it really doesn't do you any good, you know. Just play your game. Best person wins, you know. If someone breaks the rules, that's one thing, but, you know, squabble over something petty, that's stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that, little Timmy. Okay? Word for the wise. Don't squabble. If it's petty, let it go. Even if you think it was a bad hit, you can ask them, say, hey, was that a bad hit? They say no, you didn't call a spot, let it go. You know, there's no point in arguing with them, telling them, oh yeah, it was a bad hit, it was a bad. It always goes to the shooter in that case, you know. No point in causing a bunch of drama and ruckus. All it does is throw you off your game and you may end up losing anyway. So don't squabble over the petty stuff. This is a tight shot. I don't know. Okay, it was a clean hit. And I missed it though. Man, if I could have made that shot, I might have had a chance here because my 7 ball's hanging in the pocket. I know I'm in a tough position there, but I might have been able to make something. Instead, I leave him a good opportunity. He's going to start with that 15, I'm sure. Might even shoot the 10 next, or he might save the 10 for his key ball because it's right up here close to the 8. But what he's got to figure out is the 13, 11 down there because my 7 ball's blocking that pocket up. That's what he's got to figure out. Everything else has a home. Starting with the 15. I'm not sure exactly where he was going with that one. If he was trying to get the 10 or if he was trying to come down table for like the 9 ball or something like that. Now he's going to take the 10 kind of because he has to. He's going to run into the 8 here unless he puts a draw like that. That was a smart shot, 3 rails around. If he would have missed that, he could have came down and maybe put my 7 in, but instead he put his 6 in a tough spot. He might do it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my 6. He put my 6 in a tough spot. If he'd have hit the 7 ball in, though, he would have been looking good because I would have opened that pocket up for all his balls down there. He's going to shoot the 9. I don't know. He's running out of options here, though. He could play the... Oh, that was a good shot. Separated those a little bit, but still in trouble. Still in trouble. He might be able to play the 14 into my 7 and follow the 14 in after the 7. It's a good shot. I use that one a lot, especially since my 7 is sitting so far inside the pocket. He could probably do that if he wanted to here. I don't know if he sees it or maybe he's just not comfortable with that shot. So he's going to put my... he tried to put my 7 in. He didn't get it in, but he tried. If he would have put it in, he would have been doing pretty well. He would have left me tough. But now I can use the 7 to come back out and have a shot here, you know. I'm looking at where I want to shape. I could shape that 6 in the side. I'm looking to see if the 6 goes in the side. I may not even be shaping it right here, but I want to see if it goes or not, just to have that in my mind. That way I know what my options are down the road. I had to shoot that left-handed, so the speed's a little tricky. I came out. I landed pretty good on that 1 ball. I kind of like shooting the 1 ball first here. Okay, if I shoot the 3, I can come around for the 6. That's probably what I'm thinking. Yep. Coming around for the 6 ball into the side. I should have got rid of that 1 ball first, though, because now I have to hit this 6 with some speed. I would have had to hit it with speed either way, to be honest with you, because if I would have got rid of the 1 first, I would have been trying to shape the 8 on this. So I just got to buckle down and make... Supposed to buckle down and make that shot, but it was tough. It was a tight shot. It was a pretty thin cut into that side pocket, which you never really want to take that shot, right? But you have to sometimes. Left him yet another open table for the win, actually. He's already on the hill. This will be for the win. Good speed on that one, Brian. He's got a pretty good run out here. You know, he can make this with draw if he wants and shoot the 13 back up here in the corner. He's using left spin, which means he's going to put the 13 in the side, but he overhit it. He hit it too hard, guys. I know he wanted that to stop about a 1.5 feet less than it did, so he could have been right on that 13. Now this is tough. Yeah, he grazed my ball first. Oh, and he was frustrated with himself, waving his hand, giving up that game. He forfeited that game. When you do that, guys, if you get frustrated and you move all the balls around, that's a forfeit. You know, you forfeit that game. There's no coming back from that. You can't try to place the balls back where they were. I mean, you forfeit. If you let your temper get the best of you and you move all the balls around, forfeit. It's a loss. Loss. You lose, matey. Arr. I don't know why I just turned into a pirate there, but I did. You know, sometimes we do that. So now it's 3-4. Clear looking, beautiful break here. Wide open table, but again, dry. So this may be all she wrote for me, guys. This is a good looking table. I think either ball set's good. Maybe solids are a little bit better as long as the 1 goes past that 13. Just because the 9 ball's in a precarious spot, you know, the 7 ball would have to be moved for the 9 ball to go down table. 1 ball has to be moved for it to go up table, and the shapes on that are a little bit tough. He's taking the solids. Oh, snaps. Now this beautiful looking wide open table is mine to lose rather than his to lose. And I say it that way because I often do lose them, you know? I wish I ran out every time, but I don't. That's just reality. Reality of the situation, guys. I wish I were better at pool, and I'm getting better, just not there yet, you know? One day I'll be able to run out 9 out of 10 tables like this. But right now, maybe 6 out of 10. The best I can do. Maybe 5 out of 10, half, 50%. Which, don't get me wrong, it's good, you know, for an amateur. I play a pretty good pool for an amateur, but there's definitely a lot of people better than me. But I am same aspect. I'm definitely getting better myself, so we'll see what happens in the future. Stick around, stay tuned, and find out about a year or two down the road where I'm at. We'll see. I don't know why I'm not shooting that 2-ball right now and shaping the 6. I broke out the 1 for some reason. I got a good spot landing on that 5. That actually worked out pretty well. I don't know why I did it, but it worked out pretty well. Don't bump that stripe. Ooh, I put inside English on that, so I missed the stripe. That was nice. See, again, I'm shooting the 6 first here. I know why I'm doing it this time, because if I shoot the 2, the angle is going to take me awkward into the 6. So I can shoot this, bump the 8, and come out perfect. And plus, I moved the 8. I opened it up before it didn't go down into that corner pocket. Tricky shape to get on the 1, though. With his stripe sitting so close, I can hit it full and draw back to the rail back there for a shape on the 1. Like that. Oh, don't overhit it, though. Oh, my gosh. So like I said, guys, 5 out of 10 times, maybe I'm going to get out there. I'm working on making it 9 out of 10, though. Man, that was so unfortunate. I just overdrew it a bit. That ball stops anywhere but there. You know, 3 inches before that, and I'm going to get out. But where it stopped, I just came into a bad location. I can't even really kick this 1 rail without putting a lot of spin. See how I'm hitting it on the left? I put too much left. That was the only chance I had at even hitting that ball. I was right on top of the 9, so I couldn't shoot up table. I couldn't kick up table. That was ugly, man. What a bone. That's, I think, 3 games that I lost just due to my own stupidity, you know. Giving him a game, scratching on the 8, missing the last ball before the 8, hooking myself on the ball before the 8. Stuff like that, guys. I got to stop doing that stuff, you know. I mean, I would probably beat him pretty good if I didn't do that. But I did. So that's the way it works, you know. It is what it is. I fully expect him to be out here, you know. I definitely do not expect to come back to the table. Man, I'm going to take this minute. I mean, no use commentating this run out. You guys see it clear as day, and I appreciate everybody for spending their last hour with me. If you're still watching at this point and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, guys. My channel's growing pretty quick, but I'd love to make it quicker, man. If you want to hit the subscribe button and help me out, I appreciate you. But even if you don't want to hit subscribe and you just like spending your time watching my videos, I appreciate you as well. If you want a short rail shirt, I got hoodies, I got t-shirts, I got all types of sizes and colors, shapes. Links in the description for those, so check those out, you know, see if you like them. Meanwhile, Brian is going to finish with the 8-ball in the side pocket. And that's Night Gracie for me, guys. That's all she wrote. I tried to come back a little bit, just couldn't make it happen here. Let's watch Brian put this thing in the side. There it is. Game over. Kudos to you, Brian. You are the man. Appreciate the match. If anybody wants to leave a comment, I'll always respond. If you want to chat with me, leave me a comment. So until next time, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.